What's up, everyone?
Hello?
Welcome back.
My bad. You can keep going, it doesn't matter.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Work in Progress podcast. I'm Moss Brethren, and as always, I'm joined by Carlos, Sam, and Destin. And today we have a special guest, new member, Jason. Everyone, guys, say what's up.
Thank
So-
you.
All right. So this is the second week in a row that we've actually we're recording a podcast, and
That's our final
New
week.
record.
yeah.
That's our
Yeah.
final week.
It's
Right.
off season, boys. We ain't coming back for another year.
Yeah, we uploaded the video on Friday. As a premiere. So if you guys wanna check it out, links in the description. The video did better than we expected. Well, better than I expected. 23 views, 5 likes, and the average viewer retention was about 10 minutes. I'll round it to 10 minutes, and
Oh.
yeah, it was pretty cool, and it's still doing good. We talk about some. I don't know how to explain how the episode went, but it was pretty cool. Y'all should check it out. And if anybody else wants to take it away.
Well, I guess we can start off by talking about all the people that died, F in chat.
Oh
I
yeah.
think it was yesterday that the plane crashed, right?
What you mean the air? Oh yeah, the plane crash.
Yeah, the plane crash, man. It's crazy.
Oh, it happened yesterday.
Did you read the article? Like, what happened?
No.
All I know is it happened in like 6 minutes, so like that's pretty crazy. Like
Oh,
into the
that's
part.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
the second, like, the pilot took off, he was like, hey, I think there's something wrong with the plane. Can I have clearance to go back? And, like, yeah, you got clearance. And next thing you know,
Oh man.
crashed.
So do they explain what happened? Do they know what caused the?
No, they don't know what happened. And
Oh,
it's the
man.
same plane that crashed last year, too,
Oh
in
really?
Indonesia.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Wait, is it that
The- Boeing 757? I don't know.
Oh man. Oh well, rest in peace to all those people.
Oh, there were three. There were 3 Russian citizens.
Oh man.
Were there any Americans?
Hmm?
Were there any Americans?
It doesn't really say.
Where did this happen again?
We don't
Oh,
see race
oh.
and death.
It's 35 different nationalities, including 8 Americans.
Oh man.
Oh damn! That means we really have to care.
Wait, where did it happen again?
Ethiopia?
Oh man. Rest in peace
Yeah.
to everyone.
Yeah, it's his families too, man.
Yeah. Just throughout this podcast, I'm gonna try to deepen my voice because, well, listen back to last episode. We were talking about this before we started recording. We all sound like children. So,
Oh yeah, very nasally.
Yeah. So this is my real voice. I don't really talk like how I usually talk. But yeah. So
Some of them were UN personnel.
What?
oh,
That's actually really serious. Then.
yeah, that's
Yeah, United Nations staff members were aboard the flight.
oh man, that's serious now.
It doesn't say how
Take
many.
a lollies in the anime away. Have you guys heard about that, by the way?
That joke is not gonna be well received, Carlos.
It's not, because I don't think anyone knows what happens with it. I don't think anyone understands what happens.
I don't.
Okay,
Yeah, you could explain.
okay, I think it was the UN was trying to ban like lewd or sexualized drawings of little girls or just anything in the internet.
Tumblr.
Even on Reddit too, like banned from Reddit.
Yeah.
Now it's
Oh
like-
yeah.
It became this war again, so it's Reddit versus the UN, where it's give us our lollies, something like that. Or it's nothing wrong with the drawing, wink wink. I'm not with it,
Yeah, Tumblr.
But,
I think Tumblr got taken off of the App Store. Apple took them
Yeah.
off. So that's.
Isn't Tumblr just gone? Just straight up gone now?
Oh, are they? I don't know.
I don't know. I think so.
I don't think that they're gone. I just think that their user base has just
Yeah,
drastically decreased.
there's no porn on it. What's the point of using it? That's what they believe. Not necessarily what I believe.
Well,
I don't have Tumblr.
Yeah.
I mean,
I made one just for I don't know, to see what it's all about, but I didn't really use it.
I'm actually on the website right now.
What?
yeah, go on the website to see if they're down.
No, it's here.
Oh, okay. So that's cool.
Yeah. I guess it's cool if you use it. Not then.
Yeah. I was editing last week's episode, right? We had recorded about 65 minutes worth of footage, And
Yeah.
about like
Holy crap!
And
65 minutes worth.
about 20 minutes of that was awkward silence. But
Wait, Aaron,
I'm such
do you
such a
know how
master.
to edit?
Yeah, I'm such a master editor. You couldn't even tell that there were cuts in between, yo.
I'm not gonna lie, that was the first time Aaron actually impressed me with editing.
Yeah. It all
That-
it all
that-
flowed perfectly.
That Windows Movie Maker really pulling through, huh?
Yep.
When are you upgrading?
I don't know. Maybe in like a year or two.
Oh my god,
Oh
Aaron.
my
In a
God.
year.
I don't,
Aaron.
yo, I don't know.
Bruh. At least we gave you like a first, like easy editing job
Yeah.
because it's just editing silence
Yeah,
into silence.
that's all I had to do was just edit. I had to approximate the silence
What?
because there was like so much silence that I edited out. It was just like so much quiet that I could edit around to make it all flow perfectly. But yeah. So how's everybody been? How have you been, Jason? This is I think the first
Yeah,
time
'cause-
you've been on our podcast. Welcome. Well, second time
It is-
technically,
okay,
but first time that's gonna be aired.
Oh my gosh, I don't remember the first one. How did it go?
We don't want.
Honestly, I
Oh,
don't remember.
okay. Jason, I'll tell you this much. It was so bad that we didn't put it out.
Yeah, I think I still have the footage. I could probably
I
send it
have
to
the
you.
footage still.
Do you
If you
have
still
it?
want, if you want it, I'll send it to you.
Oh
but,
no, I'm good.
It was so bad.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Dude, it was just us for like a good maybe like hour or so talking about high school.
Oh my, it was that bad?
Yeah.
Let's talk about high school.
No. I think we
Oh,
should move away. We talk about
how
we talk a
about,
lot about movies and other stuff.
When do you guys think you're gonna move out?
Like
Like
20,
ideally.
20 I want to move out by like 25, 26. Live in an apartment for like a year and then
Like by
get a-
yourself or
yeah. Or like if a roommate or something, I don't know. And then like maybe get like my own house by like 20 before 30 or like around 30.
Damn, Aaron, you really putting a lot of faith in this YouTube career, huh?
I know, I'm just putting a lot of faith in myself, man. I want
At least
yo,
someone
I,
has faith in
I
themselves,
have
you know?
I have my whole life planned out even though I don't even know what's going to happen tomorrow.
wait, so then why are you still going to school if you want to pursue YouTube?
Because YouTube ain't kicking off, bro.
that's a fact. It's been like 3 years and I'm still stuck at 127 subscribers.
Okay, but then like what are you doing to like better improve like
He's
your
not doing.
content?
He's not doing anything.
I'm doing vlogs.
I mean, no, he did do one
skits.
thing.
What would I do?
You canceled Moss Mondays.
I did Power Rangers, and yo, I'm gonna start doing that because that brings in the views. Because
Well, like,
I
why don't you
haven't-
like improve like your equipment or like your setup or something?
well, I have like a pretty nice camera and my mic and stuff, but it's just
You have a Blue Yeti, right?
yeah, that's what I'm using right now. Blue Yeti, yo, sponsor us. That would be awesome. But
Wait, have you ever received like a sponsor yet?
nah. Yo, speaking of sponsors, if somebody wants to sponsor our podcast, yo, email us at whatever our email is. I don't know. Or like DM us and we'll work it out. Or we'll be a little like what's the word? Well,
To be honest,
professional.
anyone can sponsor us. We won't even like.
Yo,
We won't turn you away. We won't
Yo,
turn
that's
you away.
yep. As long as we agree with your business practices, we will advertise you.
Or
on
not.
our sh-
Or not, to be honest. Just pay us, bro.
Oh wait, did you guys hear about I heard like pretty like horrific stuff. Like I thought it was just like one joke about weed, but like I heard that he made like attempts with the females.
Yeah, I heard that too. That's crazy.
My favorite part is what he said about the bathroom.
Okay, now that
But,
was
Oh wait,
weird.
what
Like,
did he say again?
So,
what did he say again?
I think he was like using the urinal, right? And like a teacher walked in on him. He had the door open,
Yeah.
and he was like,
okay.
"What? Do they not like what they see?"
oh my god.
Oh my! How long does it take you to edit, or how long do you spend time editing?
Okay, so I started editing like Thursday night, like around like 10 wait, no, Thursday night. Wait, did I hit Friday? No.
Holy crap, Aaron!
I started editing like around 9 o'clock on Thursday, and I finished like around 12. Cause it took a couple minutes for the full footage to load in.
But do you like actually set a like a given time, or you just do it whenever you feel like it?
Oh well, like Thursday. I mean, like since we're uploading on like on Fridays, I want to get it like done, uploaded, and everything, ready, set to premiere before 12 o'clock on Friday.
I mean, he did it though. I'm impressed.
Yeah, it's pretty like difficult to like have a routine, but
Yeah, Aaron was lying about that one, don't you, Aaron?
Wait, what?
Mhm.
routines.
Having yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe we should start like like live streaming these on like Twitch as like a perk for everybody who wants to like see the
A perk?
like well not as Patreon because like no one would like subscribe to our Patreon
Well,
but like
well, you don't know, like try.
Jisung, would you subscribe to our Patreon?
Uh,
Okay, there it is.
yeah. I mean, okay.
There
I'm
it
gonna
is.
say not now. Like
There it is.
not at this given moment. Maybe when I get older, like
Will
definitely.
you buy our merch?
No.
Like right now?
We have a merch coming in soon.
in like 10 months.
Probably.
Yeah, is this like unreleased leak footage that like you guys are sharing right now?
Yeah.
A
Un-
special announcement.
For the podcast, we have a curb stopping hoodie and beat
Yeah,
coming in
a
soon.
cat
Oh,
getting curb
no.
stomped.
If this podcast does take off, I want that to be merch.
Yeah, I want that curb stop can.
That would be like
curb stopping cats.
limited time.
The meme that started it all.
It'll just be like a picture of like a curb with some like red material on it. Snow cat.
Oh no.
Just like it's a hinted.
Yeah.
But-
If you get it, you get it. One of the ghost
Yeah.
those kind of things. Yeah.
We won't get any
Well,
like.
what would you
uproar.
guys consider like this taking off? Like you'll be like, oh, holy crap, this.
If we could do this like as a full-time job,
Oh,
So,
if we
like,
get 30
what
views.
would-
Or not?
What would that look like for like
oh,
the average?
it's like if like we all could like manage to like have like a proper income from it, I guess. Well, that's for me. Like if I consider like myself as a YouTuber, if I could like support myself, like based solely on doing YouTube, and like cause like that's like a job. If I could like do that, I don't know about you guys, but like, well, yeah, like, what do you guys like? What would you consider taking off? Or like,
I guess like. Well, you said having like sustainable income, right?
yeah,
I guess that's just included, but like not as much. I would say for me,
I'm not dropping out for you.
Yeah.
Really? I feel like I wouldn't mind doing that.
I mean, I wouldn't drop
mean,
out.
okay.
I mean, I would
Like,
finish
honestly,
I would graduate
already-
first
yeah,
and
'cause-
then sure.
No,
I
but
didn't,
like,
I didn't put. I
but you
didn't put
can
on.
always like go back for your degree or
Yeah, but
anything like that.
here's the thing though.
Yeah,
I'm,
but we
I'm
can
already
also
suffering.
go back later for our podcast. Okay.
Yeah, like, and here's the
Yeah.
thing. Like, we're already like suffering right now. Why put off and just come back? Just finish it all one time. And I didn't mean suffering. I meant like I couldn't find the
That's
proper
fine.
word.
You
but,
got it. Suffering. You got it. Suffering.
Okay, so then you don't believe in like how people take a semester off?
I
No,
feel
no,
like
I feel like those take semesters off or like are either like they're working, right? They're working for the money.
Mhm.
But-
Or they're just really tired.
They're
Yeah.
really tired. But I don't think you should do it like in between. I think if you do it between high school and college, but don't do it while you're already in college.
yeah, because once you're already in that, like, it's hard to get. I don't know. Like, it's just like
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you become really lazy.
And
Okay,
like,
so you're telling me that okay, so I plan on graduating college, right?
uh-huh.
And then I plan on like taking a full-time job first and then going back for my masters.
I think that's fine.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what most people do.
That's fine.
That's fine.
But I hear a lot of people say just go straight for your masters like right after. But like,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
what some people say too.
That's so expensive.
Are you guys gonna do your masters?
It's expensive, and then it's like
Yeah.
a
I would
lot
hope
of
to.
work.
Do you guys plan on doing your masters?
I'm not really sure. Probably.
why not?
Wait, what do you want to do, Aaron? That you need to get your masters for?
Oh, I don't know. Well, I just want to like try to get like a government job.
Oh, easy. No education.
No, you need a degree for that.
No. If you do a TSA, you don't really need a college degree.
Yeah, well, like I'm not like that kind of government job. Like I'm trying to get like one of the like bigger government jobs, like the state government and stuff.
That's
What about you
pretty
guys? How are you guys for the future? What are you guys planning for the future?
Surviving.
Yep, same.
that's as real as it's gonna get, to be honest.
Oh, so like just living by and means.
And staying alive. No, but really, I guess like well, I guess everyone has things they want to accomplish, right?
Yeah.
I guess like something I would like to have done is be able like a programmer or like make my own game
Oh yeah,
or like work for a company, start my own company.
same.
Work from
Well, have
home.
you been looking at internships and stuff? Because I'm pretty sure
Nope.
Google's hiring.
I think Google is hiring. They had like on-site info
Because
session in my school.
my friend got hired for Google, so you should apply like now.
They should apply.
Yeah, right now.
Yeah.
Right
now.
during this podcast, we're gonna hear you type.
We're gonna encourage you to apply.
Oh my god, you guys want to hear a funny story about encouraging people?
Sure.
Sure.
All right. So you guys know VR chat, right? That meme.
Well,
Yes.
So I went back
VR.
on it. Yeah, I went back on it and like see if there's any like good relics I can find. There was this guy, right? You're free to believe the story if you're free to not believe it, right? But basically everyone in that lobby got him to his finger up his butt.
Wait, what?
Yep.
I'm sorry.
It was-
That came out real quick. Wait, what
Wait,
did you say?
I'm sorry,
I want to make sure.
I'm a little shook. Can you repeat that?
Everyone in the lobby got him to put his finger up his butt.
Okay.
Wait, how did that happen? Like, what kind of?
They were playing Never Have I Ever, right?
Okay.
And like one of the things were like Never Have I Ever put my finger up my own butt. Everyone moved up except him. And then everyone started that question, you haven't done it? What? I didn't by accident, like nah. And then he did it.
Oh, the
I was
parent trust it.
proud to watch that happen, but I think it was great.
I think that's classified as sexual assault.
I think it was great.
Does know about that?
Nope. Maybe not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
She does now.
She does now.
And so does the world.
Just joke. She doesn't watch this.
Oh wow.
Oh
Ouch.
crap! Really?
Yeah.
Or
Giselle, do you
oh.
even watch this?
yeah, I actually did.
Alright,
Okay.
that's actually sad.
I watched the
Yeah,
most
what is-
recent one, but
What
like,
is wrong with you? Why?
you guys don't really have. I had no idea what you guys like were talking about, like the key topic or anything. Like I wouldn't be able to
We don't have
identify
any
it.
topics.
I feel like as we talk about like certain topics, Aaron should like put like a still image of like, I don't know, the thing that we're talking about, maybe.
Yeah, here's
Oh, like
you see how
transition
Movie
period.
Maker works. It doesn't like allow.
See, Aaron's powers are limited right now.
Yo, Aaron, you just gotta like
I think there are more self-inflicted wounds.
you just gotta go 100% with it.
Yeah.
Like start. I feel like you should look for other like YouTubers, like small YouTubers,
Yeah, I think
not
just
people
sell
that you
Lost
know,
Brothers.
not people that you know, but like
Yeah. I don't know.
and then you should focus on like being famous or anything. You
Oh,
know?
no, I'm-
just
I'm-
do it
I'm
because you love to do it.
Yeah, like on my on my about section, it's just like I like, to be honest, I don't really care if they're getting famous or not. I like to entertain people. So like when
I mean-
anybody's like entertained, because that's why I'm not like worried about like subs and views and stuff, which I probably should be if I want to like make it, but like I don't really care about that.
Well, like there's
Oh.
there's like YouTube algorithm that like you don't follow, so that's why.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you also kind of have to like take advantage
Yeah,
of like the
I'm, like,
system.
I'm against the grain.
And trend.
Oh yeah, I know.
Like
There's so many
like-
trends I could have jumped on that I probably should have, but didn't.
Like, what
Like,
do you think was
like
the most
following
recent
trends.
trend?
What?
Sam, you can go first.
I was gonna say like following trends isn't sometimes good, just because of like, just like you have to kind of like look at your competition that you have.
Yeah.
So it's like it really depends if you're getting outclassed by someone else.
But
there are
what do you
a lot-
think was the most recent trend?
The recent trend, it's
I think it was the Momo challenge, but like that wasn't
that
really.
wasn't even a
trending.
challenge.
Yeah, it was like a
Yeah, it wasn't even trending. It
was
was just
a-
like
it was
something
like
really
a
stupid.
one day thing. Yeah.
You should have gone that Fortnite.
I,
The
wa-
Fortnite trend on Twitch.
He
I
did.
tried to.
Yeah, he streamed and it was like watching
Oh
a
yeah, my fault.
slideshow.
Or you
Try.
should have jumped on Apex Legends as well.
Yeah.
You're me can run Apex Legends, my man.
Carlos played Apex. He
Oh,
did
yeah.
pretty good, and then he just refused to play it for some reason.
Wait,
It's
how
Battle,
come?
Battle Royales. It's not my thing, you know.
I
don't
mean,
like.
I don't like battle royales, but they're fun to play if you're with other people.
That too, but it's like it's just that thing where it's like, okay, the game starts, right. You're there. There's a grace period when nothing's happening, and then there's like it's like that 2 second
fucking
moment
war.
where there's like a war happening in 2 seconds, and you're the loser, you win right there, and it's like
No, but I heard that PUBG, it's a very like slow paced and
PUBG is
Um,
like kind of like that too. It's just like you're hiding the entire game because the map is too big.
I'm also not good with gunplay.
I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
you did fine on Apex, to be honest.
You guys.
I mean,
remember-
I think now it's like you might die a lot
When you-
faster.
When you're playing a real man's Royale,
you should play Minecraft Hunger Games. That's the real battle royale.
Aaron.
Yeah, because you.
Oh my, I remember this. So it was me, Aaron, and some two other guys left.
okay.
And basically, I'm basically 2v1ing because Aaron's hitting nothing but the air.
I was swinging at them on my screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, on your screen. That was the problem. You guys remember? I think Destin and Carlos would remember when we were playing like that little zombies minigame, and Aaron ended up killing the fucking zombie. He's like, I didn't do it.
Yep.
I remember
And
that.
it's recorded.
do it.
and it's video.
I didn't get to see it, and I was actually Carlos was laughing so hard I thought he did it.
No, I was cause this. Oh wait. Oh no. Because the second it don't kill it, Aaron turns around and just straight up shoots it, and it wasn't me.
I didn't do it. It's like,
And the thing is,
Really mind
he was
us all.
he was so sure that he didn't do it. That was the funny part. The way he said it,
he like
kept,
ran away from the situation.
he kept saying that it wasn't him, as if he believed it as himself.
It wasn't me.
Sure did.
Pretty sure that's what you said when it happened.
Because it wasn't.
But you did it.
Yeah.
There's footage of you doing it.
Yeah.
I have video footage. I thought about sharing it, but then I was like, I don't know.
I mean, you uploaded it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
turned it into a small clip. Let me see if I can find it.
Is it on public or is it on unlisted?
Think it might be private. Actually, no, it's probably public.
You know, if I do want a sponsor, I think it'd be like Wallpaper Engine, if they even do sponsors.
Or what about food sponsors?
Please.
Or like those, you know those gaming like chairs.
The
Oh
Racer X.
yeah.
Yo, I need
The
like
Racer. What is it? The Racer DX?
DX Racing.
Yes, DX Racer.
And then there's
Or,
all
or
the
HyperX.
yeah,
HyperX.
HyperX, yeah. Cause like those chairs look comfortable.
What are you guys rocking? What kind of shirts are you guys rocking?
If you guys want to see what chair I'm rocking, you can check out my highlight on twitch.tv/.
It's-
Monster_.
It's the same
Or
chair.
the GTR racing chair.
Okay. Everybody, that stream is like 2 hours long, right, Aaron?
Yeah.
I
I was
watched
messing
the
around.
whole-
I wasn't
I-
even building the whole time. I was just messing
I
around.
watched the whole thing.
Well, what was the highest peak of viewers that you got?
Oh, probably like 2. Cause
Oh,
this was right when I first started like doing all this like streaming stuff.
okay, but I feel like you can't Twitch stream if you're not gonna do it every day at a certain time. Because how
Yeah,
are you
you
gonna
have to
build
have
like a
you have
fan
to
base?
have like you have to like stream for like 8 hours to make it.
Yeah, but Aaron, like your chair is like falling apart.
No, it's not. My chair is good.
But is it really
Aside from
like, worth
squeaking.
all the money? Like, how much is those gaming chairs
Oh, it's
usually
Like,
cost?
They're like 150
like 2, 3.
plus,
Aren't
maybe.
they good for posture when you're playing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
they're,
also
they're,
Yeah,
they're really good.
comfortable.
But then can't you like put like a not like a pillow, but something to
That's what
I
I
mean,
mean.
your back
I put a
cover it.
pillow and I strap
I mean,
it
you
down
can,
to my-
but
Justin, I like that photo.
it's not gonna be that comfortable.
See, I'm rocking a wooden chair. So
Oh my god.
rocking a wooden chair with,
Yeah,
with a soft cushion. That's the foot of his chair.
looking at those years of back pain.
Dude, my back kills me. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not even joking. My back really hurts sometimes.
Did you
I
see
feel
like doctor, or did you do like?
Dude,
Did
I
you
haven't
see
been to
a
the doctor in
chiropractor?
almost like a year.
like
Almost
2 years.
I haven't been to the doctor. Like I've missed out like so many appointments.
You,
I
you
Oh,
should
you
get acupuncture, get a massage or
No,
something.
no, thank you.
You're on that anti-vax flow.
I'm on the anti-vax flow. Did you
That's
get
not
the
what the
shot?
fuck. That's a like a looks like a toilet seat cover almost.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
oh, that
Where'd you guys send?
chair?
I wanna
That's
see it.
his chair.
Yeah. He's got like a normal chair, and then he's got like padded.
cushion.
Wait, where do you guys see us?
I just sent
He
it.
messaged it.
Oh,
Yeah, let's send it here. Put it in general chat. This is
I-
great for the audio
I-
listeners.
Yeah.
I actually put
There you go.
I actually put the chair that I have in the link.
Oh, that's what that link is.
Like, it's not bad. It's actually pretty comfortable.
Aaron, link this stuff in your video.
what?
It's a
Link the
Fic
stuff in
Max.
your
It's
video.
GTR
Okay.
racing.
So people can see if they want to.
Yeah, I bought my chair from Staples.
Staples.
I think so too. This chair is like metal though.
I mean, I literally had to like. I think I moved like I renovated my room like at least 3 times now,
What?
just because I had to move like the computer setups.
Wait, Dustin.
Around.
Hmm?
What's that thing that goes behind your bed? Is it called a headstand? A bedstand?
That is a bed stand.
Yes.
Bedstand, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Bed
what
stand?
the-
Is that what it is?
My parents call
Yeah.
that a headstand.
No, it's bedstand.
I
It's
call it the bed
a
head.
headboard, but
Yeah, it's a
Whatever.
headboard. There you go.
yeah, it's
Oh,
a
yeah, okay.
headboard. Yeah, before I got my king size bed, I used to have a twin size, and that's the twin size back.
Oh. Wait, why'd you keep it?
I see you putting it. I mean, it's putting it to use.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it?
Dude,
Yeah, look at
Dustin's
it.
like I was about to say cabinet. Your dresser doors are not
Aligned, yeah.
yeah. It's kind
Should leave it alone. There's a hole in the back of it. That's why.
What?
So you know those big old like televisions with the huge backings in it.
Oh yeah.
oh,
I used to have the television in there, so I
Huh.
had to cut out the hole
Oh.
in the back of it so I could go.
Oh okay.
yeah. Now you break your neck looking up at one.
Yeah. Oh my god. How tall
Wait,
is
yo,
this?
Aaron.
Yo.
Did you see Captain Marvel?
No, I haven't seen it yet. I want to see it, but
Probably not gonna watch
Oh,
it.
yo,
I'm probably gonna
Did
skip
you
it.
guys know that Kim Possible came out already?
yeah, it came out a
Movie,
couple
yeah.
weeks.
Yeah.
I heard it was actually better than a lot of people were expecting it to be. I mean,
honestly
it
don't know
wasn't
what
perfect, but I heard
hating
people said it was good.
I feel like it went so out, like under the radar, because I don't think anyone
Because
knew.
Well,
it
there
came
wasn't
out.
there wasn't
okay.
a lot of advertisements for it.
First of all, to be fair, I don't think the movie was meant for us.
No, it definitely wasn't.
So I think that's what went under our radar. The movie was not meant for us. I think it's meant for the younger generations.
Exactly. And everyone
I
just
don't
like everyone's
know
just so
about that.
stuck on nostalgia, so like they're all just like
They're hating
automatically
on it. Just
yeah.
the hate.
That's what
Especially-
I really hate. Like like nostalgia is just like it ruins a lot of stuff. Like
That's why.
funny.
Okay, never mind.
Isn't High School Musical making like a TV show?
yeah, High School Musical, the series, the musical, the series.
I hear
The
everyone
Jonas
hating
Brothers
on it.
came back too.
Okay, now that was pretty cool. I actually their show was like
Pretty good.
yeah, it was good, but it was like weird, cause like one year they're just in a random house and then the next year they're on some beach and I was like I don't understand what's going on.
What show?
The Jonas.
Oh.
Jonas. I think it was just called Jonas.
Yo, Disney, if you want to
Aren't there
sponsor us.
4 brothers?
Conus.
Oh yeah, there's 4, but there's like a
Aren't
younger
there-
one
No,
that's not
yo,
famous.
Aaron.
They're back together.
I think Disney's pulling out ads from YouTube, right? Because of the whole
Oh yeah,
pedophile incident.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that
oh,
one guy.
But Disney, if you want to sponsor us, we'll upload on a different site. If you want to pay us, we'll upload this for free on
We'll
Disney
put on
whatever.
Vimeo.
Disney Now
On
Plus.
Fiverr.
Disney. What's the name of
Daily
their
watch.
streaming site that's coming out? Disney Plus.
Is it Disney TV? I don't.
Disney
fucking-
Now. We'll upload. Yo, if you want to buy this show off of us, that'll be cool. Just put me in the next
it is
next
Disney Plus.
Disney Channel original movie. I'll be good.
Do they even make those anymore?
Yeah, they're actually pretty good.
Are they good? I remember.
Well, I mean,
watching
I watched this series called like Descendants, and that was actually
Oh yeah,
pretty
yeah,
good.
that was.
Oh, but that came out
like
wow,
a while ago.
I didn't even know.
That was a while ago.
It came out in
Like-
2016. Like the first one is when 2015. I don't know.
Yeah, I heard
No,
those were good.
2015.
Yeah,
yeah,
those
like
were good.
three or 4
Yeah,
years.
2015 and then
Oh my
2017.
god. You know,
And then-
speaking of Disney, you know what actor I hate from Disney?
Zac Efron.
No, what? No.
Who? Jake Paul?
He's a kid. He was in that show Jesse.
Oh, wait, which one? There's a lot of kids in Jesse.
I know.
Oh, the Lucas guy.
Oh,
Cameron
yeah.
Boyce? The
Yeah,
dancer one?
I want to punch this kid.
Why?
Why?
Oh my god, I
He's
don't.
the
I
one
hate
with the freckles, I think.
him. Yeah.
Oh, why?
Such a.
In the show or in real life?
Why not both, right?
I mean,
Wait,
he's
I'm
pretty
pretty
cool
sure
in
he
real
was
life.
in Growing Up.
Was he?
Yeah,
Oh
he
yeah,
was
yeah,
Grown
yeah.
Up.
He was.
Yeah.
He was Adam
Wait, so
Sandler's
why-
kid.
Why do you hate him?
I don't know. I just don't like him. Just his face is so like, I don't know. Like, you ever get that feeling you see some guy? You see some guy and it's like, I don't like you.
Oh yeah.
All the
Yeah.
time.
Okay, now.
That's
Wow.
him to me. I hate his acting as well. I
Oh,
hate
really?
it so much.
He was
To
like
me-
he was pretty good in Descendants.
To me,
But
he
he
can't
had-
act.
He didn't have he was a main character, but like he wasn't like a big part of the story. But he was good in Descendants.
He was also annoying.
Who's?
The guy that played the Indian. The Indian
Indian
kid.
guy.
Oh.
I think he's 20. Also, couldn't act as a child. I just don't like child actors.
Well, yeah, because they're children.
Yeah.
You should have been one.
I-
Don't you remember our movie project for English class?
oh, that's funny.
Yeah,
we finish
that's a
it?
good one.
Maybe finish that.
Wait,
Aw.
which grade? 10th grade or 11th grade?
And
Oh, which project? Legend? Yeah, my
edit that out.
I'm editing it out.
Was
All right.
it?
Oh
You
yeah,
gotta
yeah,
edit it
yeah.
out, that's
The
what
one
I'm
the one where the one remember our project where it was more bloopers than actual
yeah,
saying.
sorry.
That one.
I still got like the second highest grade.
That was awesome. That was an amazing video. If you
It
guys
was
want to check it out, you can't because we're not gonna upload that publicly.
No.
But
No,
let me
if
just
it-
tell you-
If it gets 10 likes, if it gets
No,
10
If
likes.
this video gets more than 3 likes.
No,
Come on,
no,
if this
no.
video gets
No,
like at
no.
least 50 views, then
Oh, well, you're pushing it, Dustin. Come on, at least make it realistic.
exactly.
Yeah, no, we can't upload that video.
You have to push it.
We can't upload that video. Just for everybody else that's in the movie that didn't want it to be out. 'Cause I remember when we were uploading it, I was like, yo, you guys want to upload this publicly to YouTube? And they were like, no, if you do that, I'm gonna beat you.
Yeah, but
They don't
are
know
they
you
gonna find
live
you
now.
now?
It's
Are they
fine.
gonna find you now? Aaron, you're assuming they watch your videos.
That's
Yeah.
assuming that they even care anymore.
Hey, I'm Carlos.
Yeah, I'm Carlos.
Okay, I don't want to reveal your location, but did you ever visit the new Japanese store that came out in
Well,
where
they,
you live?
they know
Oh.
they know we live in New York, so you could say New York.
City.
Where is it?
It's in a mall. Bunch of.
Can you just say it?
By the
New
7
Roman-
train.
New
It's
Roman
in
Mall?
no, I think it's Skyview.
Skyview?
okay.
Is it a Japanese store?
Yeah.
Well,
it-
I'll be
Oh,
honest with you. He's not. I'll be really honest with you. I don't. I go from school. I go home to school. School home.
Yeah, that's what I also do.
I get home at like 9, sometimes 9:30.
Oh, yeah.
That's luxurious. Oh my god.
So,
And,
I'll be
and your
honest with you,
day,
I don't.
your day only gets worse when you see like some stupid person on the fucking train or something.
Dude, okay, listen. If you fall and get hit by the train, I'm sorry. You know, it's like, but no. Please
Oh.
don't get hit by the train. Like, stand behind the yellow line.
Yeah.
Not because I don't want you to die, but it's because you're causing delays. You know.
I'm trying to get some-
And if you're gonna do it, at least do it not during rush hour. You know, come on. You could be
Especially
considerate
with that 7 train.
This one time, dude, it took me like 2 hours to get home
because
like
because someone
the
jumped.
the 7 wasn't running
Oh.
anywhere.
I remember this one time I went on like a fucking field trip for my art history class. The F train wasn't running, the 7 train wasn't running, so I technically couldn't even get home.
Oh my god.
Take the E.
Alright, yes, you could all
that-
you could
I
all
don't-
find these trains.
I don't
in
think
New
there was E at the station where I was at,
Oh.
so
And like I'm in Times Square, so it's like the only alternative I can take is like I would take the E to 74th,
Mhm.
and like the E is so far from like where I am in
Yeah,
Times
from,
Square Station.
yeah.
From
Wait,
the-
it's only a 10-minute walk.
From the one train?
No, from your college.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, but he's not. He's not there.
What are you talking about?
Wait. So
From 74th Street.
don't you just take the E to the 7? Like when
Wait.
you go home?
No, when I go home, I take the 7 to the 1.
Oh wait, why do you wait?
Wait, take the one.
Wait, why would
No,
you
whoa,
go
whoa.
to 7 to the 1? What?
I meant
Where
1
is
to
the
the 1 to the 7. 1 to the 7.
Oh, but okay, I don't want to be like mean or anything, but
Wait,
I heard
what?
like
What?
1, 2, and 3 is like it has the most like homeless people there.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
2,
but like
the 4, the 3. I take those trains too. So
where I take it, it's only 2 stops.
Oh,
I
okay.
take it from 59th to 42nd.
Well, did they
I also take
update the trains, or does it still look, like?
Did they update the trains?
not they're like they're
you know
better
how,
than
like,
like the A trains,
Oh yeah, okay. So
but
that's
they're
not
worse
that
than
bad.
the E.
Is it
Oh,
worse than the
'cause-
C?
It's better than the C because
Okay.
the E and the A are the same. Yeah. I also take that train.
Well, so do you guys like regret not dorming? Like, is that a question that ever pops into your head?
No.
Sometimes I'm like I should
I
have
don't-
dormed, but then
I don't
I'm
really
happy
care
I'm
about
home.
dorming, because I don't want to end up with like some retard like that doesn't clean up after themselves.
I know,
Also,
but you
it's
could
like-
always live in a single too. Like, there's
But
alternate
also-
options.
It really
So
depends
That's
if they allow
money.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
a lot of
okay.
money.
If they don't allow it, then you're kind of screwed.
Well, what
Also-
if you got like a scholarship to at least help a little bit?
I don't know. It's just like, okay, I think it depends on who you are as a person, you know?
If it was free, sure.
Really? Like, what do you mean, Carlos?
Because, okay, let's take me for example, right? I'm not the kind of guy to like hang out or like do anything. I like being indoors.
Yeah,
Mhm.
same.
Yeah, but you could do that like while dorming.
Okay, but I feel like you can just do that here. At least I'm in the comfort of my own I'm in my own house.
Yeah, you
you-
could be in your
like your own
dorm.
home, your own bed.
Yeah, but then like, don't you want to have that feeling of like responsibility and
I mean, what does that mean?
I mean, technically, I am sort of independent. I'm just like coming home
Yeah.
I
to
feel
where
like
my
that
parents are.
that
To
doesn't
pay for
count.
her house.
I mean, why would I willingly, when I'm still studying and in college, have the responsibility of like finding my own food? Okay, not finding. Okay,
Hunting.
Out of the trash.
like, why would I willingly put myself in a situation where like, nothing wrong with those that are dorming, you know? Because I feel like for that dorm, do it for like the experience or like being away for college,
Yeah.
Or
Or,
like,
like,
you get your
what
or,
about
like,
for 1
partying.
year? You wouldn't dorm for 1 year just to
I
like.
feel like it's a waste.
I would rather like stay home during college and then like later, like in a couple years, move out like on my own.
Like when I'm ready, you know. But like I
Yeah.
feel like it's no point in like putting that extra responsibility on myself.
Yeah, and for like
If I have like help here, why would I leave it? You know.
Yeah, it's basically saying, like, if you have help, why would you, like,
turn it
I
away.
mean,
not
but you are
accept it.
having help in your dorm. Like you have meal swipes. Like
But
you get.
isn't it like limited?
No.
I mean, yeah, it is limited. You have like I don't know, like 50. Like it depends on the plan. Like you'll have
Oh,
like 50 swipes per week.
Honestly, I barely eat now.
but that's a lot.
I eat like once
I
a
know.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
once or twice.
rarely. I just don't have that big of an appetite.
I eat like a sandwich
For
and then
lunch,
call it a day.
and
For
then-
lunch, yeah.
And then maybe dinner right before you crash.
You guys know that's really bad for you, right?
Okay, but like
The
time,
only-
time and money.
To be honest, the only reason why I eat breakfast is because like my mom just like leaves like an egg out for me before she leaves to work.
Oh, that's
Well, I
fine.
mean, you have to eat breakfast. The fuck?
I want to eat breakfast.
I
mean,
skipped that.
If
What?
if
So I
it was
feel
just
like I
me,
feel like breakfast is like a myth nowadays. Like I started reading articles like breakfast isn't as important as.
Damn, you
people
woke,
think.
bro.
No. Like I feel like
He read a newspaper, guys.
no, I feel like you just like diet or like just eating is pretty like important. Like what you put into your body.
I mean, I think it's always been the case. I think it's always been important what you put in your body.
yeah,
It's just
Yeah, I know,
people don't really care.
Yeah, this is America.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
people
like
pe-
it's
people
super
would eat
crazy.
like fucking McDonald's for breakfast.
I used
feel
to
like
do
we
that.
talked about this.
I did that. I think I did that my first semester, maybe my first semester.
we used to buy food.
And
every
like,
day.
What? No. But there were times where like my morning class would be canceled,
Hmm.
so I would just head to McDonald's and get breakfast.
But you would get
Okay,
that's
you get the
understandable.
McDonald's breakfast though, right?
What?
Like but you would go and get like the breakfast food, or would you like go and like get like a burger or something?
I get the breakfast food. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not an animal.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
because they're like they're basically EU, where they're just like, oh well, it's breakfast time. We don't serve lunch until like 11 or something.
But they
Well, how
serve
come
breakfast.
you guys? Oh yeah, there's all day breakfast.
Yeah.
So how come you guys just don't cook? Like,
What do you mean cook?
since you only eat,
I do.
like
Yeah.
Cook? Oh.
wait, so then why do you only eat once a day then?
Well, because again,
We're
Well,
never home.
it depends.
Well, I mean-
Yeah, I'm not home.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
No,
I'm
but
not
then
home.
like you could cook everything like on the weekends and then have
Oh, you mean like plan out?
Like
meal,
plan out.
Yeah.
meal plan?
plan out meals
When am I gonna eat it?
That's like week-old food too.
every day.
But I'm not home to eat it.
But then it's like
No,
it's
you
it's
bring
me
it with you.
it's me doing
in a
it, and then it's my
container.
mom doing it.
Like bring with me the container.
Yeah.
I
Like,
thought about that.
You know
but
when like you're gonna
I've
have
tried
like, a
doing
9 to
that. I've
5
tried
shift.
doing that. I just can't seem to eat in public.
Yeah,
Yeah.
feels-
I'm
I
too
don't like
ashamed to
that
do
either.
that. Yeah.
I don't like
What?
when I'm trying to
The heck?
eat and then people are looking at me like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
I hate
What are
going
you
to the
looking at me
microwave
for?
and having to heat something up.
I mean, like that's for everything. Like if you go to the gym, like people are gonna look at you. If you
But
Yeah,
yeah,
because
but
they're
like,
checking you out.
and sleeping, like
I have
people
no
are gonna
problem-
look at you.
I have no problem with eating on the train.
With
But it's
eating on the
like-
train?
I actually
For
I
me,
haven't.
I can't eat in the morning. I just can't eat. I'm not
Yeah.
hungry.
yeah,
I
yeah, I
feel
know what you
sick
mean.
if I eat it.
Yeah.
I feel sick if I eat in the morning.
Yeah.
So what time do what time do you guys usually eat then?
3 or
Noon.
3 or
I
2.
I eat like
Oh
probably
my
like
god.
around like probably
I-
11 or
I-
12,
I get home around like 11, 12.
and then I
ish.
eat back until like
So
7.
it's like-
yeah.
By the time I'm back, it's like I just eat.
It's tomorrow.
I just I just got what? Can I speak English? My body just got so used to like just eating in the afternoon and noon, so it's like
Mm-hmm.
What days are you home?
like I'm home the whole day.
I'm
Like-
home
Like off from school.
From a week.
Wednesday and Sunday. That's it.
Oof.
I guess like
So-
Friday to Sunday.
Yeah, me too.
I don't have class Sunday. Fridays.
Yeah, yeah, I have Fridays off as well.
Okay, yo guys. I was thinking about this, right? It's pretty what's that word? What's another word for like ludicrous?
Crazy.
Okay, no, crazy's too like okay, fine.
Obscene?
Another word for crazy.
Ludicrous.
Okay, I guess it's a little like
Insane.
unorthodox. Okay,
Oh.
I have like this theory.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
Okay, so I feel
Flat Earth,
like oh no. I feel like college is just like okay, if we didn't have college, do you think like there would be enough jobs for everyone, like all of the like graduate from high school students?
Hmm.
There's less jobs.
What do you mean?
Okay, like let's say we abolished college. Do
Okay.
you think that all of the students that graduate from high
All
school,
I can say is that there's gonna be a
Do you
lot
think
of
that
stupid
there's-
people running around.
there's enough jobs for everyone?
I mean,
I
there
think the
could
jobs
be.
are out there, but we
But,
just
like-
won't be able to know how to do it.
I think all of
Yeah.
like the big jobs, it would be susceptible to a lot of like nepotism, so it would be harder to get like a higher end job. So people would just be like,
There's gonna be like a higher skill gap.
yeah,
I don't know.
I
I
like-
feel like college, it's like a big scam.
Well,
I
So
mean,
people-
yeah.
everyone does, but
I
like
mean,
people
yeah,
don't go
it
to
is-
college to
it
learn.
is
You
sort
go
of
for
a
the
scam,
degree.
but
Yeah, you go for the degree. Let's
You
be
go for the
honest.
degree. I
Yeah.
don't think anybody actually goes to learn. I mean, I learn. I learn. I'm different. I go to learn. I'm-
Everyone's like, no, not me, not me, mom.
Yeah.
mom,
I'm,
mom."
I'm here for the education, mom.
I'm here for
Like
the
I actually
job
learned like a lot of
experience
stuff
and internships.
from stuff. But like yeah, I feel like a lot of people are going just to get the degree just because it looks good for when you're like applying.
Like this is why I don't make friends in college.
Yo, Sam,
Like,
I don't have
I'm
any.
not
I don't
here
have
to
No,
any.
make-
like, you need to make friends. You need to have
No,
connections.
no, we don't.
No,
Uh,
I
I
only make
think-
friends for classes.
Yeah,
Like,
I have class. I've said that I have classmates. I don't have friends. There's like a big
I don't
difference
know.
between
I
the
think
two.
no, cause like whenever
Cause like
we were
I have
younger, okay, I don't know if anyone
I
told
have
you this.
I have a lot of connections,
yeah,
just not in college.
I have like
And it's like even then, it's like those people can still get me where I want to be.
Hmm.
So like when you guys grew up, didn't everyone say like college is where you meet like your lifelong friends.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
but
like the
that
biggest
doesn't mean-
scam I've ever heard.
Yeah, and
I,
then my
I feel
friends
like
I
that's
think-
not
I
a
think
I've
scam,
made
though.
I think I've made my lifelong
think-
friends in high school, to be honest.
Yeah, I think it's more high school than
Yeah.
college. Because college, you don't have time.
Yeah,
I think
and in
it's
high school
literally
you're
just
together with the
study and
people like the
finals.
whole day, like in because like on like college like you're there for like 1 or 2 hours in the same class with somebody like twice a week. In high school you're with somebody for like 8 hours for like 5 days in a row. So it's like I think you're closer with the people in high school than you would be with college. Because like in college you have to like actually make time to hang out with them. Unlike
yeah.
high school where you just like you know each
I
other
think-
like from here on
I
out.
think it depends.
And people have conflicting schedules, and you have to work too.
Yeah, especially
think
with
it
work. It's so hard to like plan anything around that now.
Hmm.
I think it depends who you are as a person.
Yeah.
Cause
Have you guys made a lot of friends since you started like college?
honestly,
Yeah.
I have like 2 friends
Mm.
that I actually talk to. I have like
Like on a daily
I have a
basis?
couple. Yeah.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I probably have. I don't. Well, I wouldn't like for like friends. Probably like a couple, but like nothing like I wouldn't call them like friends. They're like acquaintances. That's how I would like.
Well,
Classify
actually, no, I'm
them
a
as-
lie. I am more than 2. In case you do hear this, I am more than 2.
So
Wait,
I
Aaron,
what do you
completely
say?
agree.
Aaron, cut that out. Let me restart. Let me
Nah,
restart.
I'm leaving it in.
Cut that out.
I mean, because
I
I don't
like-
talk to them enough. But like when we
Yeah.
had classes together, like we would talk a lot. But like since I don't have classes with them anymore, we really don't have a reason to talk.
I guess my coworkers. The first of my coworkers, but some of them.
I think it's easier to like become friends with like your coworkers, but like I don't know, cause like I'm at work and like I don't really like think I'm friends with my coworkers.
Yeah, I'm not
Well,
friends with my coworkers.
Yeah,
I
but like
think
I'm
just,
only there.
I'm just really afraid
I'm only
of
there
like
part-time too,
associating with
so-
the wrong people.
Yeah,
That's understandable, son.
yeah.
Associating with the wrong people can actually like do so much harm to you.
Yeah.
Wait, what did Sam say?
He's afraid of associating with the wrong people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because it's like there's like some really like sketchy people, and it's just like yeah, I'd rather not.
Do you guys still keep in like contact with like your friends from like elementary school? I would say I would,
What? No.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah,
say middle
yeah.
school, but like you guys went like 3 of you guys went to like the same middle school and high school.
I
so-
mean, for middle school, I like kind of transferred around a lot, so it's
Oh.
like I don't have a lot of memories.
I went to a school where it was like straight kindergarten right into middle school, so it was all combined, right? So I was with these people for like 10 years, same class, same everything, and after we graduated like middle school, we all like lost contact. We
Well,
barely talk to
I
each other
mean,
now. And it's
that's
just like
normal. Like people move on. Like life goes on and
yeah,
on.
no, but
Aaron.
it's kind of crazy. 'Cause, like you've been with some people who you probably would like consider like family, and then just after like a year or two, they're like strangers again, and it's just
That's why it's like when it comes to like high school, people are like when you don't like talk to people from okay, you guys go to high school, right?
no.
you
I,
guys
didn't-
don't-
I didn't go to high school.
Okay, shut up. Like you don't keep in contact with them after high school, right? Like maybe like for a while you do, but then loses contact. I think that's a totally normal thing to do and completely understandable. Like
Yeah.
I don't understand when people like backlash them, you know?
What do you
Or,
mean?
like, or, like
I
it
totally
honestly,
agree.
it's so ridiculous. I think it's so ridiculous. Where it's like people move on, you know?
Mhm.
It's not that like they hate you or anything, but it's like people move on. They find more people and they get on with their lives. They try to better themselves, and I think you should be doing the same instead of like pondering and like staying on this just like one person, like on the high school experiences, and like bringing that back. You should focus on like advancing yourself as a person, and like move on as well. Like sure, if you keep it to like you keep a few friends close, it's like okay, good on you. You managed to like you guys really realize you guys do enjoy your present, enjoy yourselves. But like you do learn who you are as a person. Like in college, you learn who you are. You learn what you like.
Mhm.
And like the
Hey, I'm Carlos.
personality you had in high school is not the same personality you had in
He's
college.
preaching, dude.
Yeah,
Alright,
Let him
Carlos.
preach. Let him preach.
Wait. Can I give an example?
Can you give an example?
Yes.
Go ahead. I don't know. You asked me
Okay.
permission, but go ahead.
Go
Yo,
on, Bob
Aaron,
Saget.
I think you might have to bleep this out because we can't say names, right?
Just your names.
Give them fake
Yeah.
names. Give them fake names.
Yo,
like,
drop
change the
all
names
the
up.
names you want.
Aaron, just believe someone.
Yo, that's so much work.
Okay,
Just change the
Okay,
names.
well, like-
okay. Time out. Aaron, by bleep, that does not mean lower the volume. That means
Yeah, like,
Oh,
like an
man.
actual bleep.
Cut
Don't
that.
don't lower. Don't just lower the audio.
Dude, I don't want to listen. I don't want to listen to a wave of audio.
It was like so. You guys remember? So yeah, he was like, "Nah, all right. I'll find the beep and I'll put it in."
Just literally YouTube the
Or
section
cut it.
or cut it. Yeah.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
Google
or
just
cut it.
Google a bleep sound. They'll give you a fucking MP4 file of it. Alright,
Cut
go
it,
on.
it's so easy.
Go on, Jason.
Okay, so like you could relate that to like relationships too, like how Carlos was with Wait, are we gonna bleep this out?
I mean, no, because everybody
yeah.
knows.
I'll do it.
Everybody
I'll do
knows
it.
Okay,
I'll do it.
about it.
I'll bleep it. I'll bleep it.
Time out.
No, 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 no.
No,
Just-
Jason, what are you talking about?
I was
Just
just gonna say like it's crazy how like
How's
you
it
can mean so
crazy?
much to someone for like a few months and then like you
Okay.
guys could just go back to strangers.
Okay.
Like how like Spice Master like
I don't know why you have to like
Oh,
kiss
spicy.
me out on that one.
like no, I'm just saying um like so much happened, right? And then like
I'm pretty
was
sure
just like-
Carlos is doing fine on his relationship.
okay, but like the other person, like you know,
Okay, I
Who?
get what you mean. I get what you're trying to say.
Who
What are
else
we
here is
talking
in a
about?
But, like,
relationship?
What are we
but it's
talking
just
about?
like a little fragment of like your life, you know?
Well, I think
Even though it meant so much.
I don't think I'm the only person to be singled out. I think a lot of people out there can also relate. I don't know a way to call me out.
yeah,
But, like,
that
yeah,
just
it's like-
came up here.
Like you're in the moment, you know. It's like this is the best thing ever, and then you leave, and it's like, oh wait, that wasn't the best thing ever. You know,
Yeah, so then
like you
do
always
you guys,
learn what you want.
Do you guys think that like true friends or like true love like exist?
Yeah,
True love?
yeah.
Alright, I don't know.
Honestly, why not?
I don't really.
I mean, yeah, obviously, like, you'll find someone that you're obviously attracted to.
No, but like
In this
That's
case,
just-
she's on for you is everybody, but hey,
Oh
no,
my
like I'm
God.
just saying like do you okay like
Mother's
do
Day.
you guys think that let me see. Like you could love one person like for your whole life?
Yeah. I think it's totally okay.
You could, but then there's some other people who are fine with like multiple people in their life.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So
Polygamy.
Yeah, polygamy.
if you guys think that, right? So like
To which I don't.
no. Like
Just
you guys
making it
agree-
clear. Just making it clear.
Ladies
No,
out there.
I do not fucking believe in this.
No, but you guys said that you guys agree that you could love someone for the rest of your life, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So like why would you break up with someone? Like let's say you were in a relationship, right?
Mhm.
And then
Okay.
like you love them. Like why couldn't you like work it out? Like why would you have to break up with them?
Well, I think it's very situational.
Yeah, it depends on like.
Yeah, it
things.
really depends on like what is the causing factor.
Okay, like
Change your
like
mind.
like what?
Okay.
Like
okay.
if they cheated on you, you know,
If you can't take them seriously,
and like if you've like grown apart as like a couple.
if they're unreliable.
I don't really know because I don't have
Personal.
any experience in relationships, so I can't really talk. So
Okay.
you guys do. So what is
I
it to you
mean,
guys?
I think it's just like, is this weird? Does it mean to say you got tired of the person? No. You
That's
grow
not mean. That's
like.
not mean. That's not mean. I think that's like that's possible. That happens.
I mean that the next way is possible. You grow
You
tired.
get
of the
tired of
person.
your family, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You realize like this is not it's not who you want. This is not what you're looking for. Like they say like never settle.
Mm.
Like if you feel like this is not what you want, this is not
Yeah.
Who do you
Even
want
if
to
it's
be
not
with for
bringing
the
you,
rest of
if
your
they're
life?
not bringing you happiness.
it's not if you don't feel like it's not bringing you happiness anymore. It's just like
I don't know,
Yeah.
like what Jason
Question.
said.
I don't understand why to call me out.
Is he into polygamy or what?
No,
I
I don't
think so.
I mean I'm not speaking for him.
He's making the question, so
I
we'll
think
ask
he's
him when he
just-
comes
Maybe
back.
he's just bringing up the topic. I don't know if he. Like,
He wants to feel young. So what was the question though?
I don't remember.
I think
Do
it
you believe
was
in true love?
yeah.
Or like
or
why
can
do
you love
why
one
do
person?
people break up?
Oh, did something happen to him?
Well,
get a suit, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, there's many reasons. It could either just be like external factors or internal. Where it's just like like the regular excuse.
Yeah,
it's like, oh, it's not you, it's me.
sometimes it's like stuff that's not even in the relationship.
Yeah,
Like how do you know
that person's the right person.
yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
Well, I guess you don't know until like later,
More or less,
Well-
I think it could be an experience thing.
Yeah.
Because it's like when you date for like a long enough time, you know what to do, what not to do.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I guess it's just based off experience.
What is it? It's like after like the first 3 months or like 4 months in a relationship, you know
That's like the
if you want
honeymoon
to
phase,
continue.
though.
Yeah, right
feel
after
like-
that, you know if you want to continue.
Yeah. What do
No,
you
but
guys?
I'm just saying, like, why can't you work it out? You know?
Because I feel
I
like
mean,
it's more
It
work.
depends.
to
It's
work
like it depends on the person. If the person doesn't want to work it out, then you can't. It's not. You can't really do anything about
Yeah,
it.
you can't really force them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's best because
That's
like
why,
if
that's
you
why I say like when I think people like during breakups, right? People get like so over dramatic about it. It's like, oh my god, I hate you, la 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 la. This was right.
yeah, I
I
feel like
think-
how could you be with someone? How
I-
could you like say you love them for so long and then just like out of nowhere you hate each other?
I feel like it's like it's in the moment. It's an in the moment. Okay. It's an in the moment thing, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever felt like that? Like you've been with someone and then like you after you ended it, you just didn't like that person anymore, or like something like that.
I don't think.
No,
we
I
really
don't. I never really had moments like
Nah,
that.
man.
Wait, where you just
We
didn't like
just-
them anymore?
Or just
Well,
like after
like, as in
after you
what?
broke up, like you guys just like despised that person or whatever.
No,
There's one
No,
person.
just
Oh,
we just went on our way.
Yeah, like I think you just move on, you know.
Yeah.
Get on with your life. Don't stay like attached or anything.
It depends on how they broke up or how you
Uh,
broke up.
That
True,
too.
true, true.
I mean, I think it's always good to leave on good terms, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Like,
like,
if they cheat on you, then obviously you're gonna like.
Yeah. Yeah.
not like
yeah,
Then you're gonna be kind of like really iffy about it.
but I think if you're gonna break up, like move on, wish them the best, you know.
Yeah.
Because for a while, every time they were your happiness, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like don't wish them like any like hate or anything. For a while, they were the ones that made you smile and everything. So be mature about it.
The only way you fail in a relationship is if you prioritize yourself.
And I think that has to happen. Like your pride can also get in the way.
Okay, but like, can't you work through it? Like, why would you break up?
Sometimes I guess there are just like things you can't work out, right?
I feel
Well,
like
I think it's like a personal thing. Like I guess a pride. I feel like someone's pride can definitely like really put a barrier between working things out.
Mm. I'm learning so much about like relationships and stuff today.
You are. All right, I have to be right back. So you can either end it here or just
So
wait,
wait, you
like-
guys just want to end it? We've been going for like an hour now, so you guys.
Oh
wanna
my
end it
God.
here?
An hour. Holy
Yeah, it's
crap.
Alright, so
we've
it's
been-
like
we've
30
been-
minutes
This is it.
content.
This is
Alright.
it. This is it.
All right.
Yeah, 30 minutes of content. To be honest, that's all we have.
Alright, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll link everyone in the description down below if they want to be linked. But
What are you
yeah,
gonna
guys.
link?
Huh?
He
What
like
are you
cut out.
linking?
He
Well,
cut out.
I'll link what we were talking about earlier, that video, and then the chair.
Like
But,
timestamps? Oh, never mind.
Not
Oh,
the airplane.
Like yeah.
And,
wait.
and the
Oh yeah,
chairs.
I'll link like all the articles and stuff that we talked about. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to support the podcast. Subscribe. We're probably gonna make a separate channel for the Work in Progress podcast.
No
I
count
just
on
have
it
to-
though.
I'm just figuring out how to do that properly.
And make sure to come back for more love advice.
Oh yeah, cause like we got really deep for a minute there. But yeah,
and make
thank you
sure
guys.
to curb stomp your daily cat.
Your daily
Oh,
cat.
Don't forget. Find the bodega cat. Curb stomp it.
All right, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see
I
you all
love
next week.
cats.